everybody. Praise God, praise Jesus. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Good to have you back. I pray and hope everybody is staying safe. My name is Judith Nabbona, and if you're seeing me for the very first time, welcome to my YouTube channel. Professionally, I am a registered nurse, California trained and licensed, and I also serve in the US Army. I'm a military girl personnel, and I love the Lord. I'm a born-again Christian, and I'm not ashamed to say it. So welcome to my YouTube channel. Here I talk about military insights, I talk about nursing insights, I talk about faith and Christianity, I talk about life in general. So if you're browsing and you came through to my YouTube channel, please subscribe, share, like, comment, and welcome. Do not go anywhere. Today I have a very interesting topic that I want to talk about, and since I'm in the nursing profession, today I'm going to be sharing about nursing school. That's the video that we are going to be talking about. Don't go anywhere, sit back and relax, and I'll be right back. Yes, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm glad that you're here. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, share, like, and comment. Like in my intro, I said today I'm going to be talking about how to navigate nursing school. Professionally, I am a registered nurse, California trained and licensed. So today I'm going to be sharing five tips for a nursing student, for somebody who is preparing to start school. 5 tips that really helped me. Maybe you can pick a leaf. You can pick something from it and learn a few tips here and there. They will be very helpful. Just sit back and watch till the end. How do you navigate nursing school? Number one, it is very hard. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to say it is easy. The material is very heavy, and it is a fast-paced study. So it is going to be very, very hard. But in that hardship, you can do it. If it is hard, it doesn't mean you can do it. You can do it. But how do you prepare yourself for something hard that you're going to? Don't lose your dream. Do not lose your career. Point number one. Like I said, nursing school is hard. It is not easy. There is a lot to study. There is a lot going on. But you need to prepare your mind. Number one, prepare your mind. It is more of a mind game. Your mind has to be very focused. It is not about having resources. We have seen people with resources, but they end up dropping because they cannot contain the heat. They cannot contain the pressure that comes with the material that is very heavy. So it is very important as a nursing student that you prepare your mind. I remember when we were starting nursing school, we had an orientation and they requested us to come on with a family member. And one of the director of nursing of my college said, these students are going to be available, but they will not be available for the next 2 years. Wash for them, cook for them, clean for them for these 2 years. Once they finish, then you can ask them to do it, because it's going to be very, very demanding. That is why it is very important to prepare your mind. It comes with a lot of commitment. There are some things that you'll have to let go. For example, hanging out, going for parties, because you have to allocate that time to read. You have to focus. The commitment is great that you have to put into nursing school. In my class, I went to a community college, and every admission or every intake, it is 40 students. It is very intense to get into the community college program. But of the 40 students that were admitted in my cohort, by the time of graduating, we were only 30. Almost, that is like 10 students dropped out. Maybe that is 25% if I calculate correctly. Why? Not because it is expensive. Community college is the cheapest nursing program you'll ever get because it is government funded. That's why it's so hard to get onto that list. But because of the intensity of the studying, of the schooling. So your mind has to be prepared. 2 good years, you're going to disappear. It is like losing yourself, but you're doing something. You'll have to let go of friends. You'll have to let go of happening. You'll cut down on social media, time you spend on social media. All that is very important. Being focused. Don't go where you're not supposed to go. Don't hang out where you're not supposed to, because you don't even have that time. The material is too much and the time goes so fast. So number one, as a nursing student, for you to be able to navigate nursing school, prepare your mind. It is not easy. I'm here to tell you. It is tough, but it is doable. Point number two. When you get to school, of course, the first week, you all don't know each other, but take a survey on the classmates. Find a study partner. Find a study buddy. You will need to find that one person who is focused as you are. You will need to find that one person who takes school seriously as you are. You'll have to find that one person who likes school. Don't pick somebody who is ever late in class. Don't pick somebody who hands in assignments on the last minute. Don't pick somebody. Well, there is nothing like not showing up in nursing school. You have to come to school every day. You're supposed to be at school. Find a study buddy who is focused, who is organized, who likes school as much as you do, or even more. At most, I would say one, because over 2 or 3 is a lot. But if you're 2 and you have that likeness, it is going to have a very great impact on your study. How? You'll be reminding each other, you know what? This assignment is due on Thursday. You know what? We have to hand in our clinical paperwork tomorrow. You know what? We have an exam coming up. We have a quiz coming up. All we need to do medicals when the semester is about to start. All these things are very important, and be in communication and be open to this person. You know, in nursing school, there's nothing like, oh, I have gotten my material, not share it. No, that is not there in nursing school. You have to share. Guess what? You know why I'm saying that? Because when you finish school and you get your license, you're all going to have jobs, and the jobs will still be there. So there's nothing like, when I get something I won't share, I want to study alone. No, you're going to get that thing wrong and run with it because you don't have a study buddy. But if you have somebody, and even in class, sit next to each other. I had my study buddy and I respect her so much from day one. Even when we were going for clinicals, we had to strategize to make sure we end at the same clinical site for the same time with the same professor on the same days. You have to strategize. I don't know how other schools do it, but my school, we had to pick numbers, a raffle. So you write down your name. So some clinical science sites would get fuller before you, like if you choose number 30, by the time you get to a clinical site, one is full. So we had to strategize. Which number are you? I'm 10, I'm 18. Okay. So if I go there first as number 10, and this clinical site we want has only 2 spots, if I put my name down, most likely you will not get onto that. Let me go to another one that is still empty, like that. There has to be, what can I say? There has to be that willingness to let go and let in with this person because you is your study buddy. Find a study buddy. You will feel so much light. You cannot walk the nursing school journey alone. No, you cannot. Point number 3. This is very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Be polite to your professors. You're going to need them. Some of them are very annoying. I'm sorry to bring this to you. Very annoying, very strict, very mean, very intimidating. You will not pass my class. If you don't do ABCD, you will not pass my class. And remember, nursing school, when you fail one class, you are dropped for the entire semester. Because each class you finish, you move to the next. You cannot go to the next unless you have finished this class. So if you fail that class, you're going to be dropped for that entire semester and you have to go back with upcoming cohort. You don't want that to happen. So be polite to the professors. They watch, they see. And guess what? At the end, we have to get recommendation letters. You need that recommendation letter, not one, at least 3. At least have like 5 of them. That does it mean that whoever you're going to ask is going to write for you? No. No. But if you have a wider pool that you have asked, it doesn't hurt if 5 of them give you recommendation letters. You read through and see who recommended you the best. Or who do you connect more with, that in case they call them, they can speak good about you. They know more about you. So be polite to them. They watch. They see. Of course, they know that it is a heavy course. It is a heavy study area. So normally what happens, they're going to help you. If you're that kind of student, ask questions. There's nothing like a stupid question. Make yourself available. Be present when they're teaching. Don't be on your phone. They will not tell you get off your phone. That is disrespectful. Don't, when you find them, just say, hello, professor, good morning, greet them. You're going to need them, you know. They see the dedication and they will help you with your dedication if you're polite. If you're the kind, you're not polite, you're rude to them, if you dare fail the exam, no, they will not help you. Even though your point, our pass mark was 76. Yes. Even though you're 75.5, they will not give you that 5. Because you're disrespectful. They are human beings like we are. They have different characters. Wave along the characters. If your professor is this kind who is strict, they want you on time, don't come late. Do whatever it takes to be on time in class. All for clinicals. If your professor is the kind how they do things the way they want them to be done, and be at peace with them. You know, make yourself known in the class. Don't just be a moving body. Ask questions again. When they say, I have an open door policy, drop into my office, please make it a point. You're going to need them at the end of the course, at the end of the study, because when we apply, they will always ask for recommendation letters from your professors. You will need them. You must have them. There's no job that I applied to that they never wanted a recommendation from one of my professors. At least 3. So you're going to need them for that new grad program, that new job you want. Be polite. It will help you even when you have a problem. Even when the class is very, very hard. For my case, psych was so hard. I don't know why. Psych and med-surg too were so hard. Med-surg too, oh my God. Everybody thought we were going to pay. But we were very polite to the professor. We showed that we wanted to learn. The material is just heavy. It is just too much. And he worked with us. And today we are friends. He's somebody I can text. How are you, professor? I'm good. How are you? They still remember. So as a nursing student, be polite to the professors. Well, behave yourself. Because I don't know about private schools, but like college, like I said, every intake is 40 students. These professors, 40 students, and 10 dropped out. So we remained 30. They know each and every one of us. From the faculty head, they'll know this is a first year, this is a second year student, this is a third year, these are the finalists. They know us. Everybody, even the secretaries and everybody. So please be polite. It will help you. Point number 4. There is always going to be extra credit. There is always going to be that extra credit. I encourage you, I beseech you, do the extra credit on day 1 of the semester. Don't wait for the grades to go down and then you remember doing extra credit. No. Because when the class starts, you have a syllabus. I remember one of our professors, oh my God, rest in peace. Every time you would ask her something, she would say, it's in the syllabus. Read that syllabus. Word by word. Because it will have when you're going to have the quiz. It will have when the assignments are due. It will have when you're going to do the exam, which topics are going to be on the exam. It will have all the information you need for that class. Read the syllabus and do the extra credit. Even the extra credits are already there. So normally I would do my extra credits on day 1 of the semester. And I have them ready. I don't care if I have 99.9. It doesn't hurt. I don't have to wait to be 75 or 76 on the verge. Then I start rushing around doing extra credit. No. So do the extra credit. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't kill. That's another way for the professor to know this student is putting in an extra effort. We had people who would not wait for the last minute to start rushing doing extra credit. No. The days when things are slow, have your extra credit ready. Just wait for the day to turn it in and turn it in. Relax. Do not undermine those 2 points. They will not reflect. It cannot bump you from a C. Most times it will not bump you from a D to something. But do it. Just do the extra credit. It will save you a lot. Day 1, go through your syllabus, see the extra credit, do whatever it takes, choose your topic, whatever you have to do it, relax. Point number 5. As a nursing student, I've been saying this, that the material is very heavy. Very heavy. The textbooks are this big. Start studying for exams on day 1. Yes, start studying for exams on day 1. Study like you're going to do the exam the next week. Don't say, no, I think I'll start studying when I close. No. And the good thing, we used to have like 3 exams in the semester. Like let's say they would say chapter 1 to chapter 10 or chapter 15, exam 1, 15 to like that. But the end of semester exam usually was cumulative. What does that mean? They can ask anywhere from chapter 1 to chapter 40, let's say, of the textbook. And as you're studying, make your study guide and keep it. Don't trash it. Again, like I said, if they say the end of semester exam is cumulative, if you have your study plan ready for exam 1, you're just going to consolidate that and read. You don't have to go back and do everything again. Most times it will not differ so much. They will not pick something else. It's still from whatever was asked. Some professors will be like, what questions did they fail? They will come back and talk about it in class. And also, as you're studying, pay attention to what the professor says. These professors, they will say, maybe they can ask something in class. All of a sudden, I will say, and that is going to be on the exam. And nobody will write it down. I would look at my study buddy and say, did you hear that? And we would write it down. And we had that kind of notes. Okay, what did this professor say? He talked about potassium. He said he will ask about it. He talked about insulin. He will ask about it. He talked about Cushing disease. He will ask about it. We will go around Cushing disease in all kinds. And guess what? 90% of the times, we would find a question on the exam. Yet he talked about it. And I'll tell her, you know what? Do you remember that? We'll say, yeah, I remember, because we discussed it. Those things are very important. Don't take it for granted. Me, I'm the kind I have to write down with a pen and a paper. Other people would use their iPads. Your choice. I have to write it down. I have to highlight it. I have to write it in another ink so that I don't forget. So start studying and be prepared. When you're prepared, when exam comes out, they'll give you they'll be kind. First semester we had a study guide. Some professors can do that until the last semester. Others will say no. Fourth semester, you're big enough, no study guide. Follow the study guide. If they say we are studying from chapter 1, the exam is going to be from chapter 1 to chapter 15, go back. Chapter 1 is what? Respiratory. Write it down. Chapter 2 is what? Seizures. Write it down. Chapter 3 is about what? Heart rate. Everything, note it down. And go and read based on what she was teaching. The book is so big, you cannot read the textbook. Follow the prompts she's teaching, your professor is using in class. Whatever they are, because they know we are not doctors. You don't have to go on and learn the pathophysiology. You're not going to diagnose. Is it good to understand? 100%. Focus. As nurses, our major focus is interventions. What can I do for my patient before the doctor comes in? Somebody is presenting with a shortness of breath. What can I do as a nurse before the doctor diagnoses that patient? When you focus on that, nursing school will be easier for you. Don't try to understand, okay, why is she having shortness of breath? How did it start? It is good to know the background, the assessment, it's good. So it is very, very important that you start studying. And even in class, take notes that when a professor says something and they put emphasis on it, note it down. You will see it on the exam. It could be twisted, but it will be there, So with those 5 points, as a nursing student or somebody already in nursing school, I hope they can help you navigate nursing school. It is not easy. It is doable. Again, as I wind up, number 1, prepare your mental state. Point number 2, find a study partner. Point number 3, be polite towards your professors. You're going to need them. You need that recommendation later. Point number 4, do the extra credit. Don't wait for your grades to drop. Do extra credit at the beginning of the semester. Point number 5, begin studying for the exam at the beginning of the semester. Those are tricks, those are tips that helped me navigate nursing school. No one told me. I just fumbled, but after the first semester, I applied those tricks the second semester, third semester, and it was a smooth sail, I can say. If you have any questions, please drop it below. I'll answer. I wish you good luck as a nursing student. Take it slow, take it easy. It is okay to cry. It is okay, but do not give up. You will enjoy it once you graduate and you get your license. Thank you so much for watching. May the good Lord bless you again. Subscribe, like, share, comment. Here we share about nursing insights. We share about military insights. We share about Christianity and faith. We share about travel vlogs and everything. May the good Lord bless you. I'll be back with another nursing video. Stay blessed and bye.